Hi, Laura Oakman, Brian Billick, Charles Davis, talking about the Super Bowl champion Baltimore Ravens. So I'm going to begin with you, since you know a little bit about this organization, just a little bit. Big holes to fill defensively, starting with Ray Lewis. Hold on, let me at least get a question to you before you take it. I know you're excited. Ellerby, who did so well for him this year, a free agent. Do they have someone on this team right now in terms of stepping into those very large shoes, or are you starting to look at that in the draft?
No, first off, they're not as old a team as I think people paint them out to be. Yes, obviously Ray Lewis and Ed Reed on the back end, and even you're talking on the outside with Terrell Suggs. But I think the pivotal thing here is that transition that you're talking about, it's not going to be at the inside linebacker position. It's finally going to be Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco, what great team, what championship team isn't identified with its quarterback? And that's not Joe Flacco's fault, because when you got Ray Lewis sitting there, you got Ed Reed on the other side, they'd be fine to capitulate that over to Joe Flacco, but that's not going to happen until they actually leave. Well, Ray Lewis is leaving. What a perfect time with a Super Bowl win for Ray Lewis to hand that mantle for Joe Flacco, who needs to come out a little bit more personality-wise. Now without a Ray Lewis can do that. So that what you're talking about being filled will be filled by Joe Flacco, by his productivity. They're not as old a team defensively. They're going to be okay defensively. Not as dominant as they've been in years past, but good enough. They got better at just the right time. But offensively, that offensive line, I think the biggest thing with Bryant McKinney, did a great run. He can't do that for the whole season. They got to settle in the offensive line there. Also, at the wide receiver position, they've gotten in a good run here. Is Anquan Boldin going to be back? They saw what happened when they have that balance on the outside. They need to come up with that next wide receiver. And on defensively, just keep rolling them in there. They're fine with the group they have right now. They'll keep rolling young guys in and developing.
What he said.
Go Ravens.
It's pretty good. It's so interesting when we talk about Joe Flacco and now even a Super Bowl MVP, and we'll probably still be discussing that personality, though. I get it, and Joe's the first one to say it's awfully hard to come in and have that leadership and assert your personality when Ray Lewis is standing there.
Or when they give him his $100 million,
and I keep hearing,
well, he's not going to get Drew Brees money. Well, why not?
Why not?
He's got a Super Bowl. He's younger. He's never missed a snap. So whatever money they give him, all of a sudden now, whatever your personality is, I'm the man. And he'll take that mantle on in his way and be just fine.
And don't you think even before the money is about to roll in, 3rd and 1 in the Super Bowl, where he checked and threw the pass to the outside, I think if that didn't tell us where Joe Flacco is about what he thinks he's about and what he thinks he's doing with his offense, I think we missed the memo, because I think Joe Flacco already started to make that move. He just doesn't do it with his mouth. He does it by playing on the field.
All right, with the Baltimore Ravens having the 32nd pick, I had to look down. I should have
That's
probably
the first pick of the second round. I always looked at it that way. I get the first pick of each round. That's the way you got to look at it.
That's a great way of looking at it.
Glass half full.
For all your Ravens coverage, all your draft coverage, make sure to keep it logged on right here to foxsports.com.